Hey, what's going on, everybody? Before we start this video, I do want to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. You're going to hear me struggle for breath and a lot of panting and overall just kind of nasally sounding um, coming from my voice. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was sick with COVID, and this was actually the first day where I was starting to show symptoms. So I hope that doesn't sway you too much from this, but that's the main reason why you're going to hear me struggle for breath and sound winded with everything that I do because I was sick. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys the heads up. I'm a lot better now, so you don't have to worry about anything. You'll hear I sound a lot better. I feel a lot better. But I just wanted to give you guys the heads up on why I was sounding the way I was. Anyway, back to the video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Patrick. Happy New Year to all. Everybody had a really great holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, just all around. I hope everybody's holidays were really, really good. I got something special for you guys. If you recall, on my last video on my my live build, and some of the reviews that I did too, I said that I would probably be doing a little bit more computer building this year. Well, I've come to deliver, and with that, I am building a computer for one of my friends from college. He asked me to help build him a computer. And so just like I did with my computer, I'm gonna go in and just kind of unbox all of the different components that he got. And he, starting off with the first one, you guys will probably like this because he does have a very specific taste in aesthetics. But to start off with, we're going to go ahead and unbox his case. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what kind of case did he get? I gave him a list of cases to go through. Some pretty, contemporary and everything. And then I threw in a few odd choices just because I kind of know his style. And of course, he went with the odd choices in that. So with that being said, and I don't even know how I'm really going to showcase this thing because, well, it's just let me show you. Let me show you. You can't even see it because I can't even get it up on the table. So I'm going to move the camera down. He picked this monstrosity right over here. So we're going to talk about it. So we're going to unbox it and we're going to talk about it. So we're going to see exactly what's all in the box. Like I said, I probably won't be able to get everything on camera because this case is really, really big. Like it is a huge case, but I'm going to try my best. And like I said, even on the box, it says, let's see, 23 kilograms, lift with care. Heavy. That's what it literally says on the box. It just says heavy. Yeah, I don't even know if my desk would, if this work table would support how heavy this. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull up the box. Let me see if I can get the box up here. Let's see. No. And like I said, it's a big sucker. It's huge. So this is the case that he went with, and I messed up my mat over here. This is the case that he went with. It is the Thermaltake T600. Now he went with the white edition because he's going to be doing an all-white build. So that's going to be fun. So we're going to do like an all-white pristine build. As you see over here on the front, we do have tempered glass. So probably like these panels, this panel here is going to be tempered glass. So that's part of the reason why it makes it so heavy. So anytime that you get a case that has tempered glass, it's gonna be pretty heavy. As far as dimensions, I don't know if I can show you guys. I'll see if I can turn this around. There are some specs here on the back. Ugh. And like I said, guys, this case is heavy. And so I'm gonna move my lights a little bit because I'm gonna see if I can get this on camera. Let's see. And I don't know if you can see all that lettering and everything there. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in right there. Trick for you photography nuts. If you want to get something really in focus, zoom in, pull the focus as best you can, and then you can zoom out. And then you've got everything in focus right over here. So little pro tip for you guys. So as you see here, it is a full tower case. Excuse me, guys. It is a full tower case, and we are measuring 27 inches high by 13 inches, probably wide, I would think so. Yeah, like 27 inches high, 13 inches wide down over here, down under the base. I wonder what that's deep. That probably goes back down. It's probably deep. But it is a large case. It is a very, very large case. You can see some of the things that it has over here. So 2 drive bays that will support 2 3.5-inch drives, or 3 2.5 with HDD brackets. So it probably has some brackets that are in there for the smaller laptop drives if you wanted to do that. We'll probably be doing mostly M.2 drives in here for him to start off with. Later on, I'll probably add some hard drive space for him later on down the road. But we'll start off with this. 8 expansion slots. So that means that depending on the number of cards or how big of the cards that you have in the back, it will support it. From what I can see, and I'm gonna test this out, I think you can mount this with the expansion slots. I think you can mount it either horizontally or vertically. So we'll see how that works out. And it will support mini ITX, micro ATX, ATX, and CEB boards. So a number of different boards that this thing will handle, and it will do your standard power supply. And let's see, what do we have on as far as like I/O ports? 1 Type-C, 2 USB 2.0, and 1 USB 3.0, and your HD audio. So pretty standard jacks. I think mine, the 5000D, comes with 2 USB 3.0 and then a USB-C. So he's got me beat with an extra USB port there, but I haven't beat with an extra USB 3.0, so that's cool. And yeah, so a lot of different fan support here. As you saw in the picture, this will support like a 360 rad, and I think I can confirm that. Yeah, so we can do 4 120s, 3 140s, so it will support a 360 rad over here on the actually on all sides. So it'll do front 4 120 millimeter fans. So we can put 4 fans here in the front. That's ridiculous. And the thing is, this is an open case, so you're going to get a lot of airflow in this case. So you don't really have to worry about how many fans you put into it. But if you want to put all the fans in it, you can. It will support all of the fans that go in over here. So CPU clearance that we have here. So if you're worried about that, if you're going to go with a let's say like an actual air cooling fan, like a Noctua fan or something like that, one of those big air cooled fans, this is something to consider. Is the height limitations 195 millimeters. So take that into consideration if you do plan on getting this case and you're wanting to do like an air cool system. That is a limitation that you'll have for the, but again, this is an air cool, and I think these side windows, they kind of flare out. So you may get a little extra clearance if you wanted to go that route. And then power supply length 200 millimeters. You're maxed out your video card limitations. It says here 300 millimeters with water pump, 440 millimeters without water pump. So I'm not going to be doing any custom water cooling on this, so I'm not really worried about that. He is getting a pretty big beefy card, which I'll be reviewing that's on its way here as well. So I'll be reviewing and test benching that card for you guys. But man, this guy is heavy. So we're going to go ahead and I'll turn it around again. And it's the same as the other side. This is the front. You know, again, you just got another picture over here. I don't want to show this side over because it does have his personal information on it, so I'm not going to show that to you guys over here. But yeah, big case, big case. So let's go ahead and get this adjusted over here. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera back up over here. And as you see here, yeah, it has 5 pieces of tempered glass. So like I said, that's probably the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's another piece of glass on the back so you can see the back of the motherboard over here. But without any stalling, I'm gonna get this guy down and we're gonna open it up and pull it out. So let's take a look. Oh God, this case is so heavy. Got a new knife for Christmas, by the way, so happy holidays. So nice little knife over here for Christmas. So we'll use that to open it up here. And be very careful not to cut too deep because you don't want to cut anything on the inside. So there we go. We got the case nice and open here. And I know you guys can't see anything, but wow. This case takes up probably the whole box. Actually, let me show you guys what this looks like. I'm gonna pan down over here. This case is taking up like the whole box over here. Like I thought that there'd be a little bit more extra like padding or something like that over here. No, it's like just a little inch before it even reaches. It's probably another inch on the bottom. So majority of this is the case right over here. So that is huge. Now there is some space over here on this side. There's a gap over here, but that's where the little nose part kind of dips down, and it's there on the front. How am I gonna get this out? So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna slide this over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna slide this over here, and we're gonna move the camera back this way. That's just ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. But that's my friend. You know, he likes, these are the kind of cases, and I'm not judging anybody who likes this type of case. Hey, more power to you. Me personally, I'm a little bit more contemporary, and I like cases that are a little bit more, just kind of more simple. But my friend, he definitely likes a flair of the dramatic, but that's why we love him. I've got some stuff to show off here, so I'm gonna pick this all up as one piece. Put the styrofoam and everything up here. Whew. Man, like I said, guys, this case is big and heavy. That tempered glass really adds a lot of weight to it. So here, this would be the if you're facing the front of the case, this would be the right side of the case if it's facing away from us. So this is the where the actual, you'll see the inside of the case. Here is the front right over here, and the back right over here. Man, I gotta catch my breath. That case is heavy. So first thing we have is a little accessory box. So we're gonna pull that off, put that down to the side right over here. And does the tempered glass have any peel sticky stuff on it? If so, if it doesn't, yeah, it does. I was gonna say I was gonna get my gloves because I don't want to get any fingerprints. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool how the styrofoam kind of slides over there and locks that piece of glass in place. That's pretty ingenious right over there. So we're gonna pull this piece of glass off first. And actually, before I do, I'll show you. Nice piece of tempered glass. It's covered with the plastic wrap. Now, I won't be peeling, no ASMR for you guys. That's gonna be left for my friend to do. I'm gonna let him do that, but the glass is tempered, and it does look like it is, you know, it is shaded a little bit, so it's not like full transparent. It does have a tint to it. So if that's something that's important to you guys, just know that this does have a tint. So we'll put that off to the side over here. All right, and next up, I think I should be able to just slide this forward. Yep, all right. I want to be careful. I don't want the case to fall down. I'll slide that thing. I really like that. That's really kind of cool. And there's no other styrofoam or anything in any accessories over there. Here is the actual case itself. So we're going to just kind of scooch this further front. Now, out of the box, the case is not that heavy. Granted, it doesn't have those two big pieces of tempered glass. So the case itself, oh, well, never mind. It's heavy here on the front. Here in the back, again, there's no glass here. So, but here on the front, it is definitely heavy. Whew. All right. And we'll go ahead. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to take this, put this down first. And we'll go to the back. And just like the other side, we've got this little sliding piece of styrofoam. We got the other side panel over here, which I'm going to put with its brother. And we have our user manual. So it's very important to hold on to your user manual. On the Corsair 5000D, I did not get any paper documentation, which I kind of wish I did. You know, I know that, you know, Corsair's trying to be, you know, protect the environment and everything, but I do like paper documentation, just for that matter. They did, however, because I know in my build, I did say that they didn't include it. There is a barcode for you to scan that does give you a digital version, which is cool, but personally, I do like paper documentation. Just, that's me, that's my personal preference. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but that's how I feel. All right, got that piece of styrofoam out. Put that off to the side. And what we'll do first is we'll go over the little accessory box that we have over here. So let's see what we have here. Go ahead and open that up. And standard stuff, you know, we have zip ties, mounting screws. Looks like there's some VHB tape, very high bond tape over here. There's an additional little bracket over here. I'm wondering what that's gonna be. We're gonna hold on to that. I got two massive thumb screws. I wonder if these are extra or if these go for the windows or anything like that. So, but yeah, two massive thumb screws right over here. And then some little normal size thumb screws here in the accessory box. I'm gonna put that over here off to the side. I'm really curious as to what these are. And I'm wondering if this is gonna have anything to do with mounting the GPU vertically. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. We'll look at the, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's look at the documentation here. Open that up. And our warranty right over here. So, yep, policy and warranty. This is the documentation. This tells you, yeah, all the different cables, all the different configurations that it can mount, all of the different, oh, wow. Yeah. So we can do all these different types of radiators on here. We can do all these different types of fans. That's cool. Wow, this thing really comes apart. So it tells you how to install different pumps and what orientation, radiator bracket installation. So a lot of different stuff here, which I find really, really cool. And I'm not seeing anywhere for those two brackets, but I could be wrong. It could be, let's see. Just a quick glance. I'm not seeing anything for GPU, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Power supply. So it looks like everything, just at a quick glance, looks like everything kind of slides out when you're putting everything together. That's kind of cool. I kind of like how it does that. But let's get to the star of the show. I'm going to take the plastic off while it's here on the ground because it's a lot easier. I can maneuver the case a little bit. All right, here we go. So here's the case. I'm gonna go ahead and measure this based on the dimensions that we saw here. So I got my little measuring tape over here. It said that it was about 27 inches or 20, let me see. Let's pull that back out. Let's see. Okay, so it said 27 by 7.4, 13 by 3, and 30 inches. So we're gonna go ahead and measure this up and see how everything measured, if it's actually accurate. The 27 inches is gonna be the length right over here, so I can see exactly how they were measuring that here. So 20.7, yeah, so that's 27 over here. 13 is probably the width, which if we account for these little flared out parts right over here, let's see, yep, that's about 13 inches like that. And then 27 inches should be the height. Oh, 27 inches should be the height, which I think or 30 inches should be the height, which we're at 25. So I don't know where they're getting those additional inches from. So maybe I'm measuring something wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But those are the dimensions that we're looking at as far as the computer. Oh, you know what? What it is. This is probably 27 inches. And then because I was measuring from here, but it looks like if we measure from here to here, that's probably 30 inches. So yeah, that's what they're counting. This little nub right back over there. So that's cool. As you see right over here, we have our expansion bays. Our expansion bays over here, and these are interchangeable. So you can flip these, which I like. I do like that you can take this and mount it so that you can have it, because I do plan on mounting his GPU vertically. I think we'll get the best space for that, and it'll look cool. It's a really nice looking GPU that we ordered, so that'll be really, really cool. Power supply goes down here on the front. It's got a nice little rubber feet or little rubbered area over here so it doesn't scratch up anything. That's really nice. A lot of these things do look like they come apart. Oh, here's those giant thumb screws. So I guess that's what holds the that holds something. Not 100% sure what that holds, but yeah, here's those giant thumb screws that we saw earlier, right over here. We do have these little intakes. I don't think these actually intake anything. I think they're just decorative right over here if you want to do that. We have some hard drive mounts here on the bottom, so I probably later in the future I'll get him some hard drive mounting brackets. If we tilt that back a little bit, we got plenty of space here, upside for like a 360 rad up here on the top. I probably will mount it here on the front side. I'm not 100% sure if I don't know. Because I could mount the radiator here, either here on the, oh, that's what the screws are for. It's so you can take this shroud off. Okay, I see how that works. Okay, so you can take that shroud off. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll try to see. Maybe if you have anybody that, or you yourself have bought this case and you've built inside of it, let me know. Would you mount the radiator here in the front, or would you mount it here? Because he went ahead and got a Corsair radiator. He's going to do the new IQ Link setup for that, so that'll be pretty cool. But let me know what you guys, if you like the top mounted radiators or you like the front mounted radiators. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so that's that over here. On the top here, see all of his different I/O. So there's the two USB 3.0s, USB-C. Oh no, USB-C's over here, and USB 2.0. Microphone, headphones, and then our indicator light and a reset button. So that's a nice beefy power button right over here. I like that. I like how beefy that looks. So let's turn this around. Ugh. Again, this case is so heavy and awkward. Yep, tempered glass here on the front, right over there. Like I said, the intakes here don't really do, this is just purely aesthetic over here. And like I said, it's going to be an open air case, so we're going to get lots of airflow in here. I'm not going to be too worried about cooling or anything like that. I think the case itself is really good for cooling. I like how bright this is, so this is really cool. The Thermaltake logo is really nicely printed on there. The plastic feels like plastic. Like, actually, I think, yeah, these are plastic too. So I thought these were metal. So these little shrouds over here, these are plastic. This front piece right here is metal. That's metal. That's metal. So only these little pieces right here are plastic. Over here. Then we'll turn that around. And as we see here, we have additional mounting for hard drive right over here. This case is going to be kind of awkward, at least for me, to cable manage everything, because we're going with the Corsair Shift series power supply, and I'm gonna see how I can cable. I have an idea already. Like, looking at this, I have an idea of how I can cable manage this to try to make it look as nice and neat as possible. Because if you don't know, with the Shift series, the cable management does come out here on the side rather than going out the back of the power supply. But there is a channel right here which I could utilize, and I can kind of run some of the cables down that little channel and make it look nice and neat. So that'll be a challenge for sure. Because what I plan on doing is trying to make the inside look as neat as possible, because he does want to put some move this over here, because it looks like, yeah, the motherboard's going to mount a little bit higher up than normal. So all of this is going to be power supply. So with the Shift series, the power supply will come out here and stop right there. And ordinarily what you would see are cables kind of cables kind of hanging out here on the back, and there just kind of be this little jumble of cables. Going with the Shift series, that's going to move those cables to the back, and that'll make it look a lot neater. And I think in the long run, he'll probably like that a little bit better. But yeah, we already have some motherboard mounts over here, so that's really good. So it looks like it may be set up for, doesn't look like it's set up for an ATX case, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff here. We got our ports over here, so our USB 3.0, our audio, our power switches and cables. Yeah, so all the different components that are there. So it'll be really fun mounting this computer. Like I said, I'm going to move these vertically so that we'll have like a vertical mount over here. I do see where they kind of screw in down here on the bottom, and it's very secure. Like it's very secure case. And like I said, on the top here, we have there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the glass panels. I'm going to take this one, And we're just gonna slide this in because yeah, this is what it's made for. It's made for these little glass panels to kind of slide in here. Oh, that's where the thumb screws go in right here. Those big giant thumb screws, they go right here to secure that right over here. Other than that, yeah, they don't really have a. It's getting caught. Oh, that's good. It's got like a little lip over there, like that. Or maybe did I put the wrong one on there? I think I did. Let me see. Try the other side. Probably put the wrong one. No, I think that was the right one because you see the screws on this side, and I don't think you want to see the screws like that. Unless, I don't know, maybe you do. Maybe some people like that aesthetic. But it looks like, yeah, they just kind of slide in like that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think they kind of go in like this. So they'll mount in. There we go. Okay, that looks better. Oh, I had it pushed in too much. Okay, I see what I did wrong there. Okay, so yeah, that is that because it lines up with the hole right there like that. But yeah, there you go. And it again, it's just a very loose hinge right over here. And again, you use those thumb screws to secure it down over here. But that's what it'll look like. It'll just kind of imagine a white motherboard with a white GPU, vertically mounted, and then I'll have. I probably, looking at this, I probably would mount the radiator on the top and then put the fans here in the front so that we can see the fans kind of pop out. So that's probably what I'll do here. But really nice looking case, a very beefy case. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this case? What are some things that you would want to see in it? So I'm thinking I need to put like my signature or something like that here in the computer. Where do you guys think that I should put this? Should I etch something? Should I put a stencil or something here? Just kind of put my name or my, something like that. What do you guys think I should do? But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Again, I know it takes me a while to put these videos out and put them together, but again, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I do this, just on the side, just because I like doing it. I like showing you guys the stuff that I get to work with. But let me know what you guys think about the case. Let me know what you guys want to see. There is more stuff coming. The rest of his components will be coming out shortly. I'll have reviews on those. I'll have unboxings for those. I'll do benchmarks on the parts that I get over here. But again, thanks for watching. And if you like what you see, comment, like the video, and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys later.